invite you to give both teams and their players and coaches a warm welcome. First of all, for Marshfield, the non-starters, number 0, Xander Edmondson. Number 6, Max Konichny. Number 8, Chase Robinson. Number 18, Kane Topar. Number 22, Jillian Hagan. Number 23, Dalton Hagan. Number 27, Andrew Saraki. And here is the starting lineup for Marshfield. Leading off at shortstop, number 1, Blake Rabb. Blue Devils starting pitcher tonight, number 5, Emmett Konichny. In center field, number 21, Owen Griesbach. The catcher, number 15, Adam Gilbertson. In left field, number 3, Jacob Sadowska. In right field, number 11, Bryce Erickson. At first base, number 10, Caleb Schaefer. The second baseman, number 4, Nathan Richardson. And at third base, number 2, Aiden Cherney.
So the starting lineups, let's see what we got here. There we go. Starting lineups being announced here from Wisconsin Rapids. Glad you're joining us. C-Maves here from the Quadplex, the Marshfield Post 54 Blue Devils, and the Wisconsin Rapids Post 9 Rangers. Again, good evening, everyone. Glad you're joining us here on this Tuesday night in central Wisconsin. As they go through the starting lineups here, we'll go through them as well. For Marshfield, batting first at shortstop, number 1, Blake Rabb. Batting second, and the pitcher, number 5, Emmett Konichny. Batting third in center field is number 21, Owen Griesbach. Batting fourth and behind the plate is Adam Gilbertson. Batting fifth in the left field is number 3, Jacob Sadowska. Batting sixth, the right fielder is number 11, Bryce Erickson. Batting seventh and at first, number 10, Caleb Schaefer. Batting eighth and at second base is number 4, Nathan Richardson. And batting ninth and at third base is number 2, Aiden Cherney. For the Post 9 Rangers, coming off of a win over Plover last week, we'll start with the pitcher that Marshfield saw last week, or a couple weeks ago, is Brett Simonson. Batting second and at shortstop is number 15, Caleb Ellis. Batting third and behind the plate is Cannon Plumman. Batting fourth and at first is Braden Lewis, likely getting the start on Thursday against DC Everest. Batting fifth and in left field is number 7, Gage Honeyegger. Batting sixth and at third base is number 24, Carson Orheim. Batting seventh in right field is Jackson Laskowski. Batting eighth and in center field is number 14, Jordan Seligowski. And batting ninth and at second base is number 6. The hero against Stevens Point last week is Landon Freeman. Court Halber, of course, the head coach for Wisconsin Rapids. Josh Schmetz, the head manager for the Post 54 Blue Devils. National anthem time here from Wisconsin Rapids. See if we can get our P's and Q's figured out here and have our national anthem.
And the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave.
All right, we're ready to go here in Wisconsin Rapids. Once again, glad you're joining us here on Zaleski Sports tonight. Steve Maves bringing you the play-by-play as Brett Simonson will be on the mound for Wisconsin Rapids post 9. Marshfield coming off a loss last night at Plover. They were up 2-1 late, and the Black Sox able to come through with a win last night. Black Sox back in action tonight against Merrill. Rapids will be back in action on Thursday against Everest here, 7 o'clock first pitch. A reminder, tonight's broadcast brought to you in part by Rapids Sheet Metal. As the weather warms up, look to Rapids Sheet Metal Heating and Cooling in Wisconsin Rapids. They've got more than 100 years of making your home and business comfortable. Call Rapids Sheet Metal Heating and Cooling today. It is going to be a scorcher this weekend, so make sure you take precautions.
The Blue Devil, first inning, shortstop, number 1,
Blake Rabb to lead things off, the Auburndale prospect. First offering from Simonson misses high. We're underway at 7:05 here tonight from the Quadplex in Wisconsin Rapids. Only 2 weeks left of the regular season in Legion Baseball. And then regionals at Everest. And once again, we'll remind you from here on out, the 2024 AAA American Legion State Tournament will be held here at Wisconsin Rapids July 30th through August 3rd. 2 balls and a strike to Blake Rabb. Emmett Konieczny awaiting on deck. Just missed a bit inside. 3-1 to Rabb. And a leadoff walk to Blake Rabb to start the ball game here. And Marshfield's got a base runner for Emmett Konieczny, the pitcher. Heading to Lakeland College, Lakeland University. To play basketball next year. A senior season to remember for Emmett at Columbus Catholic. Simonson misses again, and it's 1-0. Division 5 state basketball champion. There goes Rabb. Throw down from Plum isn't going to be had. It's going to be a stolen base and a strike. With Owen Griesbach waiting on deck, Blake Rabb stands at first with nobody out, stands at second with nobody out. Go back to text messages I had last night with our good buddy Mike Wenland. That was going to be hit to Freeman at second, and Konieczny lines out, and there's one away. Now Owen Griesbach, the center fielder, had it here last night.
Center fielder, number 21, Owen Griesbach.
So Marshfield, again, just looking at their schedule coming into tonight. You want to talk about a lot of games down the stretch here. According to their schedule online, Marshfield will play 14 games in the next 15 days. I have a couple of days off, but they have a couple of double headers. The tournament in Eau Claire this weekend. It's going to be a line foul down the first base side, not a play, nothing in 2. So a lot of games in just a couple of, or in 15 days, 14 games. And then 2 days after their final regular season game, they have regionals. Simonson will step off. Blake Rabb dancing out there at second base. No balls and 2 strikes. With 1 away. Offering from Simonson is swung on and missed. Brett Simonson picks up his first strikeout of the night, and there's 2 away. That's a Surf Pro Jamie Wenzel strikeout. Call Jamie Wenzel at Surf Pro for the #1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Surf Pro, like it never even happened. And now Marshfield catcher Adam Gilbertson. Adam had a nice spring for the Tigers. That's going to be hit and over the head of Ellis, and he'll drive in the first run of the game. Blake Rabb will score. And Marshfield will lead 1-0 on an RBI base hit from Adam Gilbertson on the first pitch that he saw, and Marshfield gets on the board here in the first inning. They lead 1-0. Again, when Brett Simonson pitched against Brett Simonson pitched against Marshfield last week, looks like Kane Tofar might be running. Now Jacob Sadowska, but when Brett Simonson faced this Marshfield team a couple of weeks ago, they didn't have a hit until the 7th inning. First one to Sadowska, misses inside. Runner at first and 2 outs. 1-0 Marshfield. Here in the first, missed a bit low. I believe the courtesy runner is Kane Tofar. The 2-0. There's a swing and a miss by Sadowska, and it's 2 balls and a strike. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Get a free quote from Kerry Van Herst, State Farm on auto, homeowners, life insurance, renters, and more. For both Wisconsin Rapids and Marshfield, find Kerry Van Herst, State Farm on Facebook to get started today. The 2-1. Hits the outside corner and good for a strike, and we're evened up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Simonson comes back on the 2-2. Line to left, Honeyacres there, and that will end the first inning. 1 run on 1 hit, 1 left. We've played a half an inning. It is Marshfield 1, Rapids coming up. You're watching Legion Baseball on Zaleski Sports.
Bauer & Feind has been based in Marshfield since 1955. And if you're in business that long, you're obviously doing many things right. We always focus on selling world-class products, backing it up with world-class customer support.
Working with Bauer & Feind Business Technologies has been a pleasure. We have staff on call that we can call if we ever have issues, and the printer usability has been really easy, user-friendly.
Give us a call, visit our website. We'd be happy to come in, talk to you. Maybe there's a way we can help you save some money and work more efficiently.
Why work for Staub Construction?
Everybody around you is just family.
Everybody seems to bond together and get along good, and
They, I believe, truly care about their employees.
Staub has a great benefits package.
Staub is an employee-owned company that puts a large emphasis on work-life balance.
And everybody wants to see everybody succeed.
It's a good place to work.
Join the team at Staub Construction. Apply now at staubco.com.
Brett Simonson to lead things off. Emmett Konieczny on the mound tonight for Marshfield. The 1-0. 2-0. Give you score updates from around the Zaleski Sports Network tonight. Stratford and Medford in another Legion game Just missed a bit low. Simonson ahead 3-0. Give you the defensive alignment here behind Emmett in just a moment. Stratford and Medford double header. They're in the bottom of the 4th inning. Not sure if that's in game 1 or game 2. They're tied at 2. Caleb Ellis on deck. Going to be hit hard to second. Backing up on it is Richardson. And able to retire Simonson on the ground out. 1 up and 1 down for Caleb Ellis, the shortstop. Plover Merrill is our other game live right now. Wassa will be taking on, as Plover's up 1-0. Stevens Point will be at Athletic Park tonight for an 8 p.m. start. First offering to Caleb, misses for a ball. Sadowska in left, Griesbach, Owen Griesbach in center, and Bryce Erickson from Neilsville in right. Now it's foul straight back. 1 ball and 1 strike. Aiden Cherney, Blake Rabb, Nathan Richardson, and Caleb Schaefer from 3rd to 1st. And Adam Gilbertson, who had the RBI single in the top of this inning, catching for Emmett tonight. There's a swing and a miss by Ellis, and we're evened up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Another 3-ball count here for Konieczny. And a 1-out walk awarded to Caleb Ellis. I'll bring up Cannon Plowman, the catcher. For any size job when you need equipment, look to Witcher Rentals, offering a great variety of rental equipment to help you get the job done with delivery service to any job site. That is Wood Street Rentals. Plowman looks at a ball high. Brewers back in action, back home after their week out west. Starting the week against the Pirates and the Nationals before the All-Star break. Inside to Plowman, and it's 2-0. Brewers still with a nice lead in the NL Central. Cardinals right behind him. Pick off, and had Ellis leaning. Tagged by Schaefer, not quite there. 2-0 to Cannon Plowman. Kicks and fires. There's one at the knees for a strike. 2-1. Brewers will have Churio, Yelich, Adames, Perkins, Hoskins, Tarang, Haas, and Capra. That's going to be popped up out of play straight back into the softball field. There were Little Leaguers practicing back there. Sure are. 2 balls and 2 strikes. And Brewers trying to get hot before the All-Star break. That one bounces in there, bounces away. Ellis will head to second on the wild pitch. And the third straight 3-ball count. And the second straight full count. Ellis stands at second now with 1 out. Konieczny comes set, looks in, fires home. Going to be hit over to third. It is a fair ball down the first base side, or over to first is Cherney, and gets Plowman by a step. There's 2 away now for Braden Lewis. Nice play over there by Aiden Cherney.
First baseman, number 21, Braden Lewis.
Braden Lewis, the winning pitcher against Plover last week. Yeah, what a summer it has been for Braden Lewis. He 14 innings against Plover this year, didn't give up a run. That one is bounced in there, and that one's going to get away, and Wisconsin Rapids will get on the board here in the first via wild pitch. Yeah, Braden Lewis in his 2 games against Plover this summer, 14 innings, no runs. Popped up and out of play. Nobody on, 2 away. Tied up at 1 here in the first. Low. Lewis ahead, 3-1. Again, Braden likely. Again, just my assumption and knowing these teams. Likely the start against Everest on Thursday. Lewis over to first. Going to be backhanded by Schaefer and taking himself to end the first inning. Rapids gets a run on no hits. They don't leave anybody. We go to the second. It's tied at 1 after 1. Back after this on Zaleski Sports.
Hey everybody, Nat over at Wheeler Chevrolet GMC, and I'm standing in our all-new Express Lane. Open now, no appointment necessary. Stop on in and get things like oil changes, filters, quick lubes. No appointment necessary. See you soon.
Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids has tasty, char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between, check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See our complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids.
The Mets got hit by pitch how many times? Would you believe? 50. 50 times. Yeah, he was in the hospital for 7 weeks. No, I'm just kidding.
We go to the second inning here in Wisconsin Rapids. Erickson, Schaefer, and Richardson for post 54 as the Marshfield Blue Devils able to scratch across a run in the first on an RBI base hit from Adam Gilbertson. And then in the bottom of the first, Ellis able to reach via the walk and then reach second on a wild pitch, get to third on a ground out, and then able to score on a wild pitch as well. Now Brett Simonson has got it all back even at a tie game. Orheim with the pick and the throw, and Erickson is out on the ground out, and there's 1 up and 1 down. Carson has played well over at third this summer. And that'll bring up Caleb Schaefer, the first baseman. Chopped up past third base, and it's 0-1. An SCS apartment or home is where you want to live, work, and play all throughout central Wisconsin, the Chippewa Valley, and the Fox Valley. No matter where you live, look to SC Swiderski to make you feel right at home. Visit SCSwiderski.com for more. Spikes in there against Schaefer, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike. Be back with you tomorrow over at Pittsville. Pittsville River Bandits will play host to the Abbotsford Merchants. 7 o'clock first pitch at the pit. Simonson tosses a ball high and in. Two balls and a strike. Just a bit low. Count runs 3-1. Again, for that week here in Wisconsin Rapids at the end of July and first couple days of August, it will be a awesome week of baseball. We hit past third and foul. 14 games guaranteed, 15 could happen. And then the next week after that is WBA Regionals here at the Quadplex. We'll have the Red Hawks Regional on Zaleski Sports as well. And got him looking on the outside corner, and Simonson picks up his second strikeout. And there's 2 away. That's a Surf Pro Jamie Wenzel strikeout. Call Jamie Wenzel a Surf Pro for the #1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Surf Pro, like it never even happened. 2 away now for Nathan Richardson, the second baseman.
Number 4, Nathan Richardson.
For the post 54 Blue Devils. Popped up to first, and Lewis will finish that one on a pop out. 3 up, 3 down. We've played an inning and a half. We go to the bottom of the second, tied at 1. Back after this. Zaleski Sports.
Is it time to replace your old gutters? Call Schwartz Seamless Gutters and protect your home with new seamless technology. No seams, no leaks. With free estimates in 2 days or less and workmanship guaranteed, our service is as seamless as our gutters.
Welcome to Bruce Orthodontics, where we provide comprehensive orthodontic care to patients of all ages. We are now accepting new patients, and we accept most insurances.
Orthodontics is much more than just a job to me. It is my passion and my life. What separates us from other orthodontists is constant continuing education for myself and my staff, compassion, and dedication. Here at Bruce Orthodontics, we change lives one smile at a time. I'd love the opportunity to meet you and transform your smile.
Call us to set up your free consultation today.
Bottom of the second inning we go here in Wisconsin Rapids. Gage Honeyegger to lead things off. The speedy left fielder looks at a strike, likely in relief if Brett needs it tonight. Cord Elber has all sorts of arms that he can use. Going to be grounded over to second. That's Richardson. And they're going to get Honeyegger by a half a step. And there's one away. A lot of ground balls tonight for Emmett Konieczny, and there's one up and one down. That'll bring up Carson Orheim, the third baseman.
Number 24, Carson Orheim.
First one was a strike. Jackson Laskowski on deck. Popped up to first. Schaefer is there in foul territory. He's going to make the catch in the palm of his glove. And there's two away. 2 up and 2 down for Jackson Laskowski. Laskowski, a run-saving bullet to home.
Number 9, Jackson Laskowski.
Against Plover last week. Laskowski looks at a ball inside, and it's 1-0. The 1-0 coming back. Outside corner, good first strike, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike. Stop Construction is a premier builder of municipal and industrial water and wastewater treatment systems in the Midwest. Stop Construction, 100% employee-owned company. Bit low. 2-1 now to Laskowski. There's a strike. Jackson wanted to swing, had him guessing, and held up. And their first strike anyway, and Konieczny evens it up at 2-2. Fires back home. And got him on a low strike 3 call. Laskowski didn't like it. Konieczny picks up his first strikeout of the night. And that'll end at the second inning. 3 up, 3 down. We've played 2 completes. It's tied at 1. Back after this, Zaleski Sports.
You're tuned in to Better Halves. Mike, what are you looking for?
Skip, I'm not getting older. I'm getting better. I still got big plans for my life and my Medicare.
I know exactly what you want from Medicare. Same as all the other guys. Me!
Hey, Mike, I'm Sheila from Security, and I'm just like you. In fact, I'm from your neighborhood, and I've got a Medicare plan that treats you like you.
Did it just get better in here?
Couldn't possibly go through all this stuff by yourself, especially since Dad isn't as young and mobile as he used to be. You know, I'd love to help if I had more time between work, kids, and their activities. Have you considered getting any help?
I'd love to, but I don't know who to call.
Kushel & Kushel, removal and recycling services for seniors, handicaps, and those who need help. We do the dirty work so you don't have to. From painting, landscaping, moving, chores, and more. Please give David a call at 715-323-5762. Ready? I'm going to announce the winner.
The top of the third inning we go. Aiden Churning to lead things off.
Leading off for the Blue Devils.
9-1-2 for Marshfield here in the third inning. Simonson fires home and pumps in a strike to start the inning. Cherney, Blake Rabb, and Emmett Konieczny. And Simonson ahead quickly, 0-2. Able to hold his swing was Cherney, also an Auburndale kid. Graduated from Auburndale Senior High this past spring. One-two, got him looking on a backwards K, and there's one away here in the third inning. One up and one down. That's the Serve Pro Jamie Wenzel strikeout. Call Jamie Wenzel at Serve Pro for the #1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Serve Pro, like it never even happened. That'll bring up Blake Rabb. He walked to start the game. He walked to start the game, and he ended up scoring in that first inning. Going to be grounded right back up the middle, and a one-out base hit for Blake. Second hit of the game for Marshfield. I'll bring up Emmett Konieczny, who lined out to Landon Freeman at second base in the first. Since 2005, Metallico has been one of North America's largest secondary aluminum billet producers, offering hundreds of jobs to the Wisconsin Rapids area. Your next career is just a call or stop away. Learn more about working at Metallico at metallico.com or stop in to apply at their plant in Wisconsin Rapids. Konieczny looks at a strike. Heard Coach Josh Metz talking to his guys beforehand, and he emphasized going after that first pitch fastball. That's what Gilbertson did in the first, and that was going to be into left field, and back-to-back base hits. Back-to-back base hits for Marshfield will bring up Owen Griesbach. Ellis vacated his spot at short, which allowed that ball to get through. Now good speed on the base pass for Marshfield with one out for Owen Griesbach. First offering misses inside, and it's 1-0. Coach Metz said shorten up those swings and go after the early ones, and that's what Marshfield has done. There are 3 hits. 2 of them came on the first pitch. That one breaks low, and it's 2-0. Adam Gilbertson, who had the RBI single in the first, awaits on deck. Two on, one out. Simonson comes set. And Griesbach will call time at the plate. Solaris customers have enjoyed the same low price for 5 years running. No tricks, no gimmicks, no kidding. Packages starting at $49.99 a month. Visit Solaris.net today and learn more. There's one, drops low in for a strike though, 2-1. And we'll be in Pittsfield tomorrow and then back here for Rapids Everest on Thursday, and then Rapids and Wapaka in adult baseball on Friday night. Inside corner just missed, and the count runs 3-1. Blake Rabb really dancing around out there at second base. The 3-1. Oof. Didn't miss by much. Griesbach is staying at the plates, but it's a walk. And the bases are loaded for Adam Gilbertson, who singled back in the first inning. Big opportunity here for Gilbertson with the bases loaded and one out.
Marshfield catcher Adam Gilbertson.
Corner infield plays a little bit in. Middle infield plays back for a double play. Simonson misses again, 1-0. One ball and no strikes. Bases loaded for Marshfield. Simonson to Gilbertson. Swung on a miss, blew it past him, and it's 1-1. One ball and one strike. Big at bat here early in this one. Top of the third inning. Misses a bit low and in. 2-1. Rab, Kenichi, and Griesbach, the runners. Blake and Emma with hits. Owen with a walk. The 2-1. Outside corner gets the call, and it's evened up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Jacob Sadowsko waiting on deck. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, bases loaded to Adam Gilbertson. Simonson comes set, fires home. Swung on and missed, pulled the string on him. And there's 2 away. That's another Surf Pro Jamie Wenzel strikeout. Call Jamie Wenzel a Surf Pro for the #1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Surf Pro, like it never even happened. Beautiful changeup there from Simonson. Bring up Sadowska, fly out to Honeyacre and left his first time up. That ended the first inning. First offering is good for a strike, and it's 0-1. No balls and 1 strike. It's low for a ball. 1 ball and 1 strike. During the Ranger Invitational last month, there was a player from De Pere that stole home. Blake Rabb's getting pretty close out there at third. Oof, just missed, a bit outside. Two balls and a strike here to Sadowska. Out of the windup for Simonson. Bases still loaded and 2 outs. There's a strike. Hits the black. May have been a little bit high. Count runs even at 2-2. Simonson trying to get out of it here. The 2-2 home. Going to be hit over to Ellis at short. Underhands it over to second, and that'll end the third inning. No runs, a couple of hits, and 2 left. We've played 2.5. Simonson able to get out of a bases-loaded jam. It is tied at 1. Back after this on Zaleski Sports.
Hi, I'm Shai from Next Step Prosthetics. 5 years ago, we opened our practice to provide life-changing prosthetics that are both comfortable and functional.
I would definitely recommend Shai.
Shai is very compassionate, caring.
We've grown to serve patients throughout Wisconsin. We want to thank them, their families, and providers who have trusted us on their journey.
Go to Next Step, because it's going to change your life.
Why wait another day? Call to set up a free, no-obligation evaluation. Let us take the next step together towards a better life.
Business owners share so many challenges, but there's one challenge that has an easy solution. Branding your business with creative graphics and a plethora of effective print marketing options is as easy as Quality Plus Printing. With over 30 years of marketing expertise and a track record of happy customers, you can trust in Quality Plus Printing to develop the perfect brand for you. As a business owner, you have enough to focus on. Give yourself a break and trust in Quality Plus Printing on 8th Street in Wisconsin Rapids, or find us at qpprinting.com. That's qpprinting.com.
Bottom of the third inning we go here in Wisconsin Rapids. Glad you're all joining us here tonight on Zaleski Sports. A lot of good things coming up here on Zaleski Sports this year.
There is a Chris Coast baseball card in the middle of the book. You'll find it in there.
A lot of fun things coming up here on Zaleski Sports this fall and the remainder of this summer. Of course, this is a state tournament, regional tournament, state tournament, and the WBA regionals. The WBA state tournament this year is in River Falls. We will not be there. Once it gets here to Wisconsin Rapids, we'll cover it for you all, but not this year. The 1-0. 2-0 to Jordan Seligowski to lead off the third inning. Followed by Freeman, and then back to the top of the order in Brett Simonson. Strike on the outside corner, 2-1. Football, soccer, tennis, volleyball right around the corner. 2-1 is a big swing and a miss, and it's 2-2. And not too far away. Fouls it off and off of Gilbertson. Bruce Orthodontics, comprehensive orthodontic care for all patients of all ages. They are now accepting new patients at their Marshfield office and accept most insurances at Bruce Orthodontics. They're changing lives one smile at a time. Check their Marshfield office to set up a free consultation today. Getting other games on the network tonight, Plover and Merrill. See if we can get you an update from that game. And then Stevens Point and Wausau, 8 p.m. start from Athletic Park in Wausau. The 2-2 to Seligowski is swung on and missed, and Evan Konieczny picks up his second straight strikeout. And there's one away here in the third for Landon Freeman. The hero from the Stevens Point game last Monday had the RBI base hit.
Number 6, Landon Freeman.
Against Stevens Point last Monday. Freeman looks at a strike on the inside corner. It's 0-1. Missed a bit outside. 1 ball and 1 strike. And a beautiful evening here in Wisconsin Rapids. And Freeman, chopper over to second. That's Richardson. And just able to get Freeman by a half a step. Not even a half a step. That was a bang-bang play at first, ended up being. And there's 2 away now for Brett Simonson. Grounded out to Richardson back in the first inning.
Top of the order, pitcher Brett Simonson.
2 away now for Brett. First offering is lined to center. That's Griesbach. Drifts over to his right and makes the catch to end the third inning. 3 up, 3 down. We've played 3 complete. To the fourth we go. Tied at 1. Back after this on Zaleski Sports.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fir, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflatiri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Customize your next apparel order with Maida Custom Apparel of Stevens Point. Visit us today for custom baseball and softball apparel. Need help with a design? We have you covered. Our highly skilled staff will turn your idea into a reality with great quality screen printing. Or choose from a variety of embroidery options today. Visit us at our physical store or online at maidacustom.com.
Bryce Erickson to lead things off here in the visitor half of the fourth inning. Erickson followed by Schaefer and Richardson.
Right fielder Bryce Erickson.
And Brewers in action tonight against the Pirates. They're in the top of the third inning at American Family Field. First offering to Bryce is good for a strike, and it's 0-1. And Brewers very happy to be back home after their West Coast trip to Colorado and Los Angeles. Host 6 at home before the All-Star break. And that was going to be hit to third and under the glove of Orheim. And a leadoff base hit for Bryce Erickson. Fourth hit of the night for the
First baseman.
For the Blue Devils. I'll bring up Caleb Schaefer, struck out in the second inning. Erickson, good speed, stands at first. There's a swing and a miss, fouled into the mitt, and it's 0-1. Orheim in at third, ready for the bunt. Erickson, one heck of an all-around athlete at Neelsville. And just a bit low from where we could see. 1 ball and 1 strike. Leads from first is Erickson with nobody out. Can be hit over to Orheim to second for Freeman for 1, and he drops it. Give me an error by Landon Freeman. The throw is going to be cut off by Ellis. Everybody's going to be safe. Schaefer on a fielder's choice. And an E4 on Landon Freeman. Took his eye off the ball, and now Marshfield has an opportunity here with nobody out and runners at the corners for Nathan Richardson.
Second baseman Nathan Richardson.
First offering to Richardson misses for a ball, 1-0. So the first mistake tonight comes via Landon Freeman. Long pause there by Simonson. Still looking. Going to be a line to right center field. Laskowski over on it. He's going to get a head start. The throw home is up the line. And there'll be a sacrifice fly for Nathan Richardson. And Marshfield regains the lead here in the fourth inning. Got the job done. Now Aiden Cherney.
Third baseman Aiden Cherney.
With Schaefer standing at first and 1 out. That one gets past Plowman. And now Marshall with another runner in scoring position with 1 out. Simonson comes set. The 1-0 to Cherney. It's going to be a line to right again. This one, Laskowski settles under it. No tag there at second by Schaefer. And there's 2 away. 2 out now for the top of the order and Blake Rabb. A walk and a single for Blake tonight.
Top of the order, shortstop Blake Rabb.
Base hit this time, could score another run here. Unearned run that would be over at second. First offering to Blake Rabb. Get a long pause here for Simonson. Rapp staying in the batter's box, chopped to third and foul. Here in the fourth. No balls and a strike here to Blake. (2-1) Marshfield. Scratch across run here in the top of the inning. Two, 3, and 4 due up for Wisconsin Rapids in the bottom of the fourth. There's a swing and a miss by Rabb, and it's 0-2. Made a Custom Apparel in Stevens Point provides quality decorated apparel from hometown schools and summer teams to corporate and team outings, along with promotional items and sporting goods. That's Made a Custom Apparel, Business Park, Stevens Point. And Allen gets away from Plowman. He can't find it. So now a wild pitch would score another run. Runner stands at third with 2 outs. Simonson on the 1-2 to Rabb. Chopped foul at the plate. Staying alive at 1-2. Schaefer, the runner at third with 2 outs for Marshfield. The 1-2 back home. Low. Plowman able to hold. They're able to secure it there. Two balls and 2 strikes here to Blake Rabb. Out of the windup for Simonson. And missed again. Count runs full. And McKinichny on deck. The payoff pitch coming home. Gonna be hit into left. And Blake Rabb drives in the run. Full count pitch, swung at a high one and drove it into left. And Marshfield leads 3-1. I'll bring up Emmett Konieczny now. An inning started with a single and then an error on the ground ball. Sacrifice fly out, and now a single. Blake Rabb tonight 2 for 2. There goes Rabb, the fly ball to left. Honeyegger bouncing up. He's going to make the catch out in left field to end the 4th inning. 2 runs on 2 hits. There was an error and 1 left. We played 3.5. New score, Marshfield 3, Rapids 1. Back after this on Zaleski Sports.
Wisconsin River Orthopedics has been providing comprehensive care to Wood County for over 50 years. We offer urgent care for orthopedic pain and injuries, joint replacement, along with focused sports medicine care from evaluation to rehabilitation. Our facilities offer a spacious rehab center to get you back to doing what you love most, along with the latest technology in our ambulatory surgery center and a comfortable open MRI. Stop living with pain and limited range in your joints. Turn to Wisconsin River Orthopedics and get back to the way life is meant to be.
Chili Implement, located just west of Marshfield in Chili, is your Kubota dealer in central Wisconsin. Big or small, Chili Implement has all the best equipment waiting for you. From farm tractors to lawn care, plus work and have fun in a Kubota side-by-side. Choose Chili Implement for your parts and service too. Chili Implement, open Monday through Saturday to serve you and 24/7 online at chiliimplement.com.
Caleb Ellis lead things off here in the home half of the 4th inning. See if Rapids can get their first hit of the night. Last 2 innings have been 3 up, 3 down after their 1 run on Ellis's score in the first. And Konechny is behind 3-0. Three balls and one strike. And in for another strike. 3-2. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out here in the bottom of the fourth. Ellis pops it up and out of play. Wisconsin Rover Orthopedics encourages you to stop living with the pain. Come see them and let's get you back to living your life to the fullest. For joint pain, rehabilitation, urgent care, and more, come to Wisconsin Rover Orthopedics in Wisconsin Rapids. Going to be lined into left center, and Caleb Ellis gets a base hit, and there's going to be an error on the center fielder, Owen Griesbach. A single by Ellis and an error by Griesbach allows Caleb to get to second base. And Rapids has a leadoff base runner for Cannon Plowman.
Ranger catcher, Cannon Plowman.
Cannon Plowman, he ground out his first time up. Offering to Plowman. We grounded over and into the gap. They're going to hold Ellis at third and Cannon Plowman with a base hit. And now Rapids has runners at the corners. And nobody out for Braden Lewis. See if Cannon will be off here at first base.
First baseman.
Jacob Sadowski was playing so shallow in left. Playing so shallow in left, Ellis didn't really have a chance to even round third base. Runners at the corners and nobody out for Braden Lewis. Plowman stays put and Braden fouls it off. Next Step Prosthetics, providing prosthetics and orthotics throughout central Wisconsin. Take your next step and contact them today. The 0-1 is going to be lined into left. That's a base hit. Ellis will score. Plowman will stay put at second. And an RBI base hit for Braden Lewis. And Rapids gets at least one back here in the fourth. 3 straight base hits for the Rangers. And that'll bring up Gage Honeyegger.
Left fielder, Gage Honeyegger.
Turney playing back at third. Honeyegger, one of the fastest players you'll see. Down misses high and away. 1 ball and no strikes. 2 on and nobody out here for Wisconsin Rapids. Look out over there. Off the end of the bats. Carson Orheim has to take a deep breath now. 1 ball and 1 strike. Honeyegger looks at a strike right at the knees. Perfect pitch there by Konechny. It's 1-2. Carson Orheim awaits on deck. The 1-2 to Honeyegger. Popped up and out of play. Does your roof need attention? Call Seamless Commercial Roofing in Marshfield today. They are your hail damage experts, and they serve all of central Wisconsin with both residential and commercial roofing. Hear more from Seamless Commercial Roofing here in just a second. The 1-2. Breaking ball stayed high, and it evens up at 2-2. If you have recent hail damage to your home or business, Seamless Commercial Roofing is your hail damage expert, and their workmanship is always guaranteed. 2-2 misses low and in. Count runs full now. Make sure to call them today for a free estimate. That's Seamless Commercial Roofing at 715-204-8103. 715-204-8103. The payoff here to Honeyegger. Going to be hit over to first and into right field. They're going to send Plowman. The throw from Erickson is going to be cut off, and we're tied. If it wasn't going to be cut off by Schaefer, it may have been a play at the plate. And Rapids ties it up here in the fourth inning on 4 straight base hits. And that'll bring up Josh Metz to have a meeting on the mound. Runners at first and second, still nobody out here for Wisconsin Rapids. Cushel & Cushel is your Rapids area go-to for disposal and recycling services, cleanup, lawn care, and more. Let Cushel & Cushel take care of your dirty work so you don't have to. Cushel & Cushel at 715-323-5762, 715-323-5762. Lewis at second, Honeyegger at first for Carson Orheim. Looks at a ball low and away. Orheim popped out to first his last time up. Looks at a ball low, 2-0. Orheim. Konechny looks at pitches in there, a strike. 2-1. Grounded past third and foul. And the count runs even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Sparhawk Trucking, they become one of the area's leading trucking companies, reliably hauling for over 44 years. Come work for the best and learn more at sparhawktrucking.com. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Carson Orheim. Emmett fires home. Going to be hit hard to left. Backing up on it is Sadowska, still drifting back, and he's going to make the catch a couple of feet in front of the warning track. And Orheim just missed that one. Off the bat looked good, but just got underneath it a tad bit. Now there's one away for Jackson Laskowski. Good cut there by Orheim. Good play out there by Sadowska as well. Laskowski struck out looking to end the second inning. Going to be hit to right and going to fall in front of Erickson. Station to station for Wisconsin Rapids. Now the bases are loaded for Jordan Seligowski. Now with 1 out. Very similar situation that we saw a lot last night in the Red Hawks Chaparral's game. First offering to Seligowski is right down the middle for a strike. Struck out in the third to Jordan. Misses high, 1-1. Lewis, Honeyegger, and Laskowski, the runners. Can be popped up out of play. And Seligowski behind 1 and 2. Scoreboard all symmetrical right now. Missed outside, 2 and 2. Each team's got 3 runs on 5 hits and 1 error. All runs have been scored in the same innings. The 2-2 can be hit out of play again. Look out over there in the softball field, the varsity softball field to our right. Seligowski trying to come through here for the Rangers. And swung on and missed. High inside heater. And the third strikeout of the night for Emmett Konechny will bring in Landon Freeman.
Second baseman, Landon Freeman.
Freeman trying to avenge the error he had in the top of the inning. Missed high for a ball, 1-0. Out of the windup, Konechny hits the top of the zone, 1-1. We play in the bottom of the fourth, tied at 3. We hit off the knuckles up along third, and it's 1 ball and 2 strikes with 2 outs. The 1-2 coming back to Freeman. Fouls it into the screen again. Count remains 1-2. Just past 8 o'clock here in central Wisconsin. C-Maves with you in Wisconsin Rapids. The 1-2 inside, 2-2. American Legion Baseball here on Zaleski Sports. Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids tied at 3 in the bottom of the 4th inning. Bases are loaded for the Rangers. The 2-2 to Freeman. Can be hit into right. There is Erickson, but didn't have to move much. And ends the 4th inning. 2 runs on 5 hits for Wisconsin Rapids. They leave 3. We go to the 5th. We're tied at 3. Back after this on Zaleski Sports.
The Sports Den, located on Marshfield's sunny south side since 1975. The Sports Den has the area's best selection of outdoor equipment. Find top brands of snowshoes, cross-country and downhill skis, snowboards, swimming equipment, skateboards, and more. The Sports Den has a full-service bike repair center along with top bike brands, Specialized, Trek, and others. The Sports Den is Central Wisconsin's Fat Bike headquarters. Visit the Sports Den in Marshfield Monday through Saturday and thesportsden.net.
Welcome. How may we help you?
New windows, new garage, new car, swimming pool, tuition. We're not talking scholarship here. And a vacation.
Our affordable home equity line of credit may be just what you need.
Medical expenses, braces for our youngest. How about the dog? Roof. How about the roof? And did I mention how long I wanted that vacation to be?
Your money, your life. How may we help you?
We go to the 5th inning here in Wisconsin Rapids. It'll be Griesbach, Gilbertson, and Sadowska for Marshfield. Reminder that Econ Electric is a proud sponsor of the American Legion Baseball and Zaleski Sports. We thank them and all of our sponsors. Again, we can't do this without them. You see Key Savings Bank, our scoreboard sponsor, all of our lower thirds, and the reads, the commercials. It's with their help that we're able to bring you all these games all year long on Zaleski Sports for free. At the end of this baseball season, which will come to an end on August 11th, we'll have, from the start of the football season and volleyball, whatnot, to the end of the baseball season, approaching at least 1,500 broadcasts from last August to, which will be this August. So a lot of games, a lot of help. Can't do it without our sponsors and our viewers. Thank you all for tuning in. Check swing and missed in there anyway. Other scores on the Zaleski Sports Network tonight. Plover is up 11-0 on Merrill, and Stevens Point had an early 1-0 lead on Wausau. The 1-2. Going to be hit off of the glove of Simonson to Freeman, and the 1-4-3 putout will be how we start the 5th inning. 1 up and 1 down here for Adam Gilbertson. A single and a strikeout tonight for Adam. Quality Plus Printing in Wisconsin Rapids can help your business with all of your printing service needs, banners, labels, postcards, programs, and so much more. All with quality custom work, quick turnaround time, and great customer service. Visit qpprinting.com. Quality Plus Printing, getting your words out. Again, Zaleski Sports will be your exclusive broadcast partner for the just missed a bit outside, 2-0. Be your broadcast partner as Plowman took one off of the arm on the foul ball. 2-1. Your exclusive broadcast partner for the AAA American Legion State Tournament at the end of the month, July 30th to August 3rd. All games here at the Rapids Sports Quadplex on this north field, starting on Tuesday, July 30th at 10 a.m. 4 games a day for the first couple days. The 2-1. 3 balls and a strike here to Gilbertson. And Adam draws a 1-out walk. Kane Tofar will be the runner for
Courtesy runner at first base, number 18, Kane Tofar. Batter is Jacob Sadowska.
Sadowska with the runner at first and 1 out. This one high and tight to Sadowska. One ball and 1 strike. One below or right at the knees, and it's 1 ball and 2 strikes. Sadowska is at the plate in the 3rd with the bases loaded. Grounded out to end that inning. Tofar stands at first as the courtesy runner with 1 out. 1-2 is lined into center, and that one's going to get down. Another 2-strike base hit here for Marshfield tonight. And Marshfield threatening again here in the 5th. That'll bring up Bryce Erickson, singled and scored back in the 4th.
Right fielder Bryce Erickson.
First offering to Erickson. Misses a bit inside, and it's 1-0. Knuckled foul into the screen. Evens it up at a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Drops low, 2-1. The 2-1. Going to be hit right back up the middle. Ellis will take it himself. Steps on second. Low throw. Dug out by Lewis. And a double play to end it here in the 5th inning. A 6-3 double play. And Brett Simonson gets out of the jam here in the 5th. No runs on a base hit and 1 left. We have played 4.5. Go to the bottom of the 5th. It is tied at 3. Back after this, Zaleski Sports.
Little Sprouts Learning Garden with 2 convenient central Wisconsin locations. Here's Brooke Sievers to tell us about it.
Little Sprouts has been around for almost 7 years here in Auburndale. In Rudolph, we've been open for about 2.5. We serve here in Auburndale. We have 6 weeks old up until 12-year-olds. And then in Rudolph, we have 1-year-olds up until 12-year-olds. The biggest thing that we do with them is we have play-based learning so that they learn through play with each other, and social skills are a huge part of what we do with them.
Find Little Sprouts Learning Garden on Facebook today.
Save during the summer tire event at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Up to $200 back on select sets of 4 Goodyear tires. Buy online or mail-in rebate when you use the Goodyear credit card. Through June 28th at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
Top of the order, 2 up here for Wisconsin Rapids. Simonson, Ellis, and Plowman for the post 9 Rangers.
If you were a senior citizen, you could get in for $1.
They'll take on, or as they'll face off with Emmett Konieczny here in the 5th inning.
I also have some baseball books up here, courtesy of Mike Blick from Weston and Wausau area. If you want them, they're free. Some really good books. That's where we get a lot of trivia. Brett Simonson leads on.
Simonson tonight 0 for 2, a ground out and a flyout. Started the at bat with a foul ball, and that's a ball. 1 ball and 1 strike. Nice swing there by Simonson. Better pitch by Konieczny as 1-2. Inside, that one hits Simonson on the front leg. Trying to get out of the way, it looked like. And now Caleb Ellis at the plate. A walk and a single and a couple of runs scored. Courtesy runner, likely Sam. Who is that out there? Brett Fox will be the courtesy runner for.
Courtesy runner at first base for the Rangers, number 11, Brett Fox.
Brett Fox will be the runner.
The batter is number 15,
Caleb Ellis. Pick over to first. Fox just back in time over at first. Ellis flies this one to center. Backing up on it is Griesbach. He'll make the catch for the out. So 1 away here in the 5th. That'll bring up Cannon Plowman. Fleet Farm has everything you need for summer fun on the water. Check out their huge selections of kayaks, water towables, fishing gear, and more. Shop in-store, at a store near you, or online at fleetfarm.com. First offering hits the high outside corner for a strike, and it's 0-1. Braden Lewis awaits on deck. Breaking ball popped up and out of play. Mutual of Wausau Insurance is protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofwausau.com to find an agent near you. No balls and 2 strikes. Breaking ball over to second. That's Richardson. Will underhand it to second. They'll get the lead runner. Plowman will reach out of fielder's choice. Fox out at second for the second out of the inning. Bring up Braden Lewis. Ground out and a single tonight for Braden. Get Culligan Water for only $9.95 a month for the first 3 months. Visit Sterling Culligan Water at CulliganH2O.com. That's CulliganH20.com. One ball, no strikes. Outside, missed. And it's 2-0. Popped up third base side and out of play. Two balls and a strike to Lewis. There goes Plowman. The throw down to second is not in time. Cannon is going to steal second base. It is a strike call on Braden Lewis. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner at second. The 2-2. Inside missed. Counter runs full. Gage Honeyacre on deck. Popped up to right. Erickson over on it. And makes the catch in fair territory to end the 5th inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left. We've played 5. Tied at 3 Back after this. Zaleski Sports.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
Hi, this is Jill from Home Furniture and Design. Since 1970 and 4 generations, our family has been proudly offering quality furniture like Lazy Boy, Serta, and Amish to Central Wisconsin. We also offer free in-home design with our professionally trained designers to help you create a space that is uniquely yours, whether it's just a sofa or the entire home.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
West Grand Avenue, Wisconsin Rapids, and Post Road in Plover.
After a couple years of a job that doesn't fit, it's time for more money, more opportunity. That is where Mid-State Technical College comes in. Would cooking be a good fit? Try on a career in welding. Perhaps the outdoors suits you better. Or maybe helping people is a better fit. No matter your path, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options, making Mid-State the perfect fit.
Seven, 8, 9 due up here for Marshfield in the top of the 6th inning. Then we get you some other scores from around the network here tonight. Merrill and Plover likely finished up. It is over as Plover shuts out Merrill 11-0. Stevens Points is up 4-0 on Wausau. And, of course, our game here 3-3 in the top of the 6th inning. Schaefer to lead things off. He pops it up in foul territory. And Cannon Plowman got a late jump on it and still makes the catch. My apologies of not getting the camera moved over there, but Cannon Plowman makes a sliding catch in front of the Marshfield dugout. Got a late read, got a late hop out of his catcher crouch. Able to get up and make the catch. Now Nathan Richardson. Pop up and a sacrifice fly. First one misses for a ball, 1-0. Is popped up. Foul territory. Lewis gives it a look. And we'll say no way. Out of play. One low and away. 2 balls and a strike. Missed inside just barely. 3-1. Check swing wasn't close. He definitely didn't, but there's a swing and a miss by Richardson. The count runs full at 3-2. Payoff home. Swung on and miss. Simonson picks up a strikeout. That's strikeout number 5. That's another Serve Pro Jamie Wenzel strikeout. Call Jamie Wenzel Serve Pro for the #1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Serve Pro, like it never even happened. That'll bring up Aiden Cherney, a strikeout and a flyout tonight for Aiden.
Aiden Cherney, the batter, third baseman.
Fly ball and out of play down the right field side, and it's 0-1. Now one bounce in there, bounces away from Plowman. 1 ball and 1 strike. High and tight to Cherney, spinning out of the way. 2-1. Top of the order, 2 up next for Marshfield. Some warm-up action. The bullpen for the Blue Devils. That one's fouled off the plate and off of Aiden Cherney. Ain't sure that Aiden's going to be all right. Looked like maybe Nathan Richardson may be the pitcher warming up. Emmett Konieczny right now at 93 pitches. Brett Simonson at 92. Again, you're allowed 105. There's some warm-up as well in the Rapids bullpen. No, my apologies. 2 away here in the inning. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the 6th. And foul at the plate. Staying alive is Cherney. Rapids in their bottom of the 6th will have Honeyegger, Orheim, and Laskowski. If Simonson can get out of here, Marshfield will have the top of the order in the 7th. There's a swing and a miss. Plowman has to secure the out, and he does. Over to Lewis, and that's another Surf Pro Jamie Wenzel strikeout. Call Jamie Wenzel at Surf Pro for the #1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Surf Pro, like it never even happened. To the bottom of the 6th inning we go, tied at 3. We will be back after this on Zaleski Sports.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
Hi, I'm Shai from Next Step Prosthetics. 5 years ago, we opened our practice to provide life-changing prosthetics that are both comfortable and functional.
I would definitely recommend Shai.
Shai is very compassionate, caring.
We've grown to serve patients throughout Wisconsin. We want to thank them, their families, and providers who have trusted us on their journey.
Go to Next Step because it's going to change your life.
Why wait another day? Call to set up a free, no-obligation evaluation. Let us take the next step together towards a better life.
Gage Honeyegger to lead things off here in the home half of the 6th inning. First one misses for a ball, 1-0. Honeyegger to center, bloops it to shallow center, long run for Griesbach, and it's going to fall for a base hit. Nathan Richardson tried to backhand it, drifting out to center field, and Honeyegger will reach first base with a leadoff base hit. That'll bring up Carson Orheim. Aiden Cherney in at the cut of the grass at third, but I can't imagine that Gage is going to be staying put at first for very long. We'll see. Pick off to first and back in time, and Emmett Konieczny had the same thought. Orheim at the plate. Fly out his last time up to left field. He was at the plate with the bases loaded. Allen is off of Gilbertson's face mask and back for a foul ball strike, and it's 0-1. Honeyegger stays put. Konieczny misses outside, and it's 1-1. One ball, one strike. Honeyegger just back in time and just able to get his hand back there as well. Quick move there from Konieczny. The 1-1 squares the bunt as Orheim misses. Throw down to first and missed for a ball. And Schaefer just saved a couple of extra bases maybe as well. Able to pick that one. Squares the bunt, and there goes Honeyegger to second, and a stolen base for Gage Honeyegger. 3 balls and a strike. Nobody out here. 3 balls and 1 strike. Pitch number 99 for Konechny is good for a strike. Carson knew it, wanted it. 3-2. The payoff coming home. Outside and draws a walk. So now 2 on and nobody out for Jackson Laskowski. Pitch 101. See if Coach Metz will take the ball away from Emmett Konechny. Nathan Richardson was the individual warming up during the last half inning. See what Coach Metz decides to do here. Score from Milwaukee. Give you that here in a second as we are at 8:30 here in Central Wisconsin. Tied at 2 in the top, or in the, goodness, I didn't even see what inning it was. In the bottom of the 5th. Konechny will stay put here for his next 4 pitches.
Right fielder, Jackson Laskowski.
Laskowski singled his last time up. Squares the bunt it. Misses low for a ball. Pitch 102 there for Konechny. Laskowski had a big-time hit, or a big-time play against Plover last week, trying to come through with a big-time hit. Squares the bunt again. There's a strike. Low strike, 1 ball and 1 strike. Honeyegger a good lead at second. Squares again. Gets it down in front of home plate. Konechny over to first and able to get the out. And Jackson Laskowski does the job on a sacrifice bunt. And there's 1 away now as Emmett Konechny will have 1 more batter. And it'll be Jordan Seligowski, who he has struck out twice tonight. Top of the order will be due up for Marshfield in the top of the 7th. Seligowski trying to avenge a bad hitting night. That's pitch 105 for Konechny, so he will be done after this batter no matter what. Inside and missed. Evens it up. Landon Freeman awaits on deck. The 1-1. Seligowski looks at a strike, and it's 1-2. Konechny takes a deep breath, fires home. Hits to third, and miscommunication, and Jordan Seligowski will drive in the go-ahead run. And between the 5-6 gap, Jordan Seligowski on a 2-strike pitch drives in the go-ahead run. And Rapids has a 4-3 lead. Seligowski, after a couple of strikeouts, comes in, a 1-2 pitch, chops it. Chops it up along the past third, and Rapids has a 4-3 lead here in the bottom of the 6th. Landon Freeman will be in to hit, and Nathan Richardson will be in to pitch. We'll have all those changes coming up for you here on Zaleski Sports.
Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids has tasty char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between, Check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See our complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids.
Is it time to replace your old gutters? Call Schwartz Seamless Gutters and protect your home with new seamless technology. No seams, no leaks. With free estimates in 2 days or less and workmanship guaranteed, our service is as seamless as our gutters.
All right, here we go. Nathan Richardson on the mound. Runners at the corners and one out for Landon Freeman. Konieczny goes over to second just to replace Richardson. Seligowski at first. Orheim at second, at third. Freeman at the plate with one out. Brett Simonson on deck. Brett's at 94 pitches. He'll have at least 11 to work with in the top of the seventh, looking for some more insurance runs. There goes Seligowski. The throw down to second is going to be cut off. They may have gotten Seligowski at second base. Konieczny cut it off, and now there's two in scoring position. Out of the windup now for Richardson. Smacked foul up along third. One ball and one strike. Breaking ball stayed out, and it's 2-1. Brett Simonson on deck. Rapids leads 4-3 here in the bottom of the sixth inning. RBI base hit from Jordan Seligowski. Outside corner. Just gets it. 2-2. Wheels and deals. Breaking ball stayed high. The counter runs full now to Freeman. Richardson comes set here. On the 3-2. High and inside and draws the walk. And now the top of the order, due up for Wisconsin Rapids. Brett Simonson. A ground out, fly out, and a hit by pitch. Simonson trying to come through here for the Rangers and give himself some insurance runs on the mound. Offering from Richardson. Simonson swings and misses. Still only one out here in the sixth. Breaking ball stayed high, and it's 1-1. The 1-1 to Simonson. Outside and missed. 2-1. Fires home to Brett. Missed again. 3-1. Richardson behind. Gilbertson out to have a quick conversation. 3 balls and a strike to Brett Simonson. Bases are loaded for Wisconsin Rapids here in the bottom of the 6th, looking for more with 1 out. There's a big swing and a miss from Brett. Caleb Ellis on deck. Looking for some more insurance runs here with the top of the order due up for Marshfield in the top of the 7th. And a bases loaded walk. Brett Simonson with an RBI. And now Caleb Ellis, 5-3 Wisconsin Rapids. Ellis tonight, walk, single, and a flyout. 5-3 Rangers. Ellis flies this one to shallow left. Over on it is Sadowska. And in foul territory, he can't make the play. Overran it. So he's got to go get that baseball. Sadowska overran. And the offering. Hits the outside corner, and Ellis behind 0-2. Baseball still sitting out there. No Ranger player has gone to retrieve it yet. No balls and 2 strikes to Caleb Ellis. It's high. That one's off the glove of Gilbertson. Seligowski is going to head first slide in. And Jordan Seligowski adds another run here. Six, 3, Wisconsin Rapids. Two on now with 1 out. The 1-2 from Richardson. Inside, nearly hit Ellis. And counter runs even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Freeman and Simonson, the runners. Fires home. Fouled back. Remains even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Inning started with a single by Honeyegger, a walk to Orheim, sacrifice bunt by Laskowski, a single, walk, and a walk. The 2-2 coming back to Ellis. Counter runs full. Runners at second and third with 1 out. Fires home. Can be hit hard to right center field. That one is trouble. Backing up on it is Griesbach. Still backing up, and he makes the catch. Nice play by Griesbach. Both runners will tag. Freeman will score. And Simonson will head over to third base. And there's 2 away. Run scores. 7-3 Wisconsin Rapids for Cannon Plowman.
Rangers catcher Cannon Plowman.
Simonson stands at third now with 2 outs. 4 here in the bottom of the 6th. Plowman straight back. Fouls it off, and it's 0-1. The 0-1. Home plate umpire says ball low. We're even at 1 ball and 1 strike. Top of the order will be due up for Marshfield in the 7th. Plowman fouls it back, 1-2. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Gonna be hit, chopped to third. Cherney, it gets past. Plowman will reach via the error by Cherney. And 5 spot here in the 6th for Wisconsin Rapids. Bring up Braden Lewis.
First baseman, Braden Lewis.
The 9th hitter of the inning for the Rangers. Missed inside for a ball, 1-0. And the Rangers back in action on Thursday as they will host Everest here at the Quadplex. Braden Lewis likely going to get the starts in that game. One ball and 1 strike. Gonna be hit hard down the line and just foul. One ball and 2 strikes. Lewis just missed. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. We're in the bottom of the 6th inning here in Wisconsin Rapids. The 1-2. Lewis fouls it off. Remains 1 ball and 2 strikes. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Plowman at first. 5 spot here for the Rangers in the 6th. Lewis flies it to right. Erickson is there, and that'll end the home 6th inning. 5 runs on 2 hits. There was an error and 1 left on. We go to the 7th. It's 8-3 Rapids trying to close it out here against Marshfield. Back after this on Zaleski Sports.
Welcome to Bruce Orthodontics, where we provide comprehensive orthodontic care to patients of all ages. We are now accepting new patients, and we accept most insurances.
Orthodontics is much more than just a job to me. It is my passion and my life. What separates us from other orthodontists is constant continuing education for myself and my staff, compassion, and dedication. Here at Bruce Orthodontics, we change lives one smile at a time. I'd love the opportunity to meet you and transform your smile.
Call us to set up your free consultation today.
You're tuned in to Better Halves. Mike, what are you looking for?
Skip, I'm not getting older. I'm getting better. I still got big plans for my life and my Medicare.
I know exactly what you want from Medicare. Same as all the other guys. Me!
Hey, Mike, I'm Sheila from Security, and I'm just like you. In fact, I'm from your neighborhood, and I've got a Medicare plan that treats you like you.
Did it just get better in here?
We go to the top of the 7th. Josh Tokarski will be on the mound for Wisconsin Rapids to try and close this one out here tonight against the Marshfield Post 54 Blue Devils. Next up, Prosthetics postgame show will wrap up our broadcast here tonight as well. We'll see if we can get on the field running this thing solo and see if we can get on the field for our postgame interview here. Right now, Jordan Seligowski, our player of the game, with his go-ahead RBI base hit in the bottom of the 6th inning after a couple of strikeouts. Get Jordan in the house later on tonight if Wisconsin Rapids can hold on. Blake Rabb will lead things off here for Marshfield in the 7th, followed by Emmett Konieczny and Owen Griesbach. highlights of this game later on tonight and tomorrow on Facebook on Zaleski Sports as well. First offering is popped in for a strike, and it's 0-1. The 0-1, Tokarski misses 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1. Line foul and out of play down the right field side. Same spot, same result. Look out over there. Not sure where that one ended. A couple of girls went out to retrieve it. The 1-2 spiked in there by Tokarski. Counter runs even at 2-2. Now it's going to be grounded over to Freeman at second. And that'll be the first out of the inning. First time that Blake Rabb has been retired tonight. One away for Emmett Konieczny.
Marshfield batter, Emmett Konieczny.
Line out. Single and a flyout for Emmett tonight. Behind the fastball, and it's 0-1. Got another gorgeous night here in Wisconsin Rapids. Going to be hit over to third. Orheim picks it and will retire Emmett Konieczny. Some more good defense here tonight. 2 away now for Owen Griesbach. Strikeout, walk, and a ground out tonight for Owen. Josh Tokarski trying to wrap this one up here tonight. 2 away in the 7th. Going to be hit into right. That won't do it. Let's see if Laskowski tries. Did not get a good handle on it out and right. Sure was thinking about it. Sure was thinking about it was Jackson Laskowski. Just couldn't get a good grip on that ball to throw it to first. Adam Gilbertson now. Gilbertson today had the RBI single in the first. Strikeout and a walk. Flies this one out of play. 1 ball and 1 strike. Take down the brightness on the camera a little bit, show you just how gorgeous another night here in Wisconsin Rapids has turned out to be. 2-1 now to Gilbertson. Inside, Tokarski behind 3-1 now. Jacob Sadowska on deck for the Blue Devils. 8-3 Rapids, top of the 7th with 2 outs. Popped up to left. Honeyegger is there. Drift over, and Rapids will come away with a home victory here tonight over the Marshfield Post 54 Blue Devils. Final score tonight, Wisconsin Rapids 8 and Marshfield 3. Next up, Prosthetics postgame show coming up next. We'll have an opportunity to talk to Jordan Seligowski when we get down on the field here in just a little bit on Zaleski Sports.
Hi, I'm Shai from Next Step Prosthetics. 5 years ago, we opened our practice to provide life-changing prosthetics that are both comfortable and functional.
I would definitely recommend Shai.
Shai is very compassionate, caring.
We've grown to serve patients throughout Wisconsin. We want to thank them, their families, and providers who have trusted us on their journey.
Go to Next Step, because it's going to change your life.
Why wait another day? Call to set up a free, no-obligation evaluation. Let us take the next step together towards a better life.
All right, with that, we're going to sign things off. My apologies on the post-game interview. That was Jordan Seligowski. We'll have Jordan Seligowski in the Highlight House interview after the game-winning or go-ahead base hit for Wisconsin Rapids in the bottom of the 6th inning. So Rapids wins it here tonight, 8-3 over Marshfield. They'll be back in action on Thursday against Everest. We'll have that game for you, 7 o'clock first pitch here on Zaleski Sports. Have a great rest of your night, everyone. I'll see you tomorrow in Pittsville. Pittsville River Bandits and Abbotsford Merchants, 7 o'clock first pitch from the pit. Have a great rest of your night. We'll talk to you again tomorrow night here on Zaleski Sports.